Ex-BBC journalist Emily Maitlis criticised the broadcaster during her keynote speech at the Edinburgh TV Festival on Wednesday evening. The 51-year-old sensationally claimed the BBC's board has been infiltrated by a Conservative Party agent and a former No. 10 spin doctor. Maitlis discussed her own perceived impartiality while working for the broadcaster during the lecture. She highlighted the Newsnight monologue in which she stated Dominic Cummings had breached lockdown rules by travelling to County Durham during the coronavirus pandemic. BBC bosses reportedly received a complaint from Downing Street about the monologue. "This is not unusual," Maitlis explained. "It's normal for government spin doctors to vocalise their displeasure." Shetland fans work out Jimmy Perez's replacement. What was not foreseen was the speed with which the BBC sought to pacify the complainant. Within hours, a very public apology was made. The programme was accused of a failure of impartiality. "The recording disappeared from iPlayer and there were paparazzi outside my door." She asked why the BBC publicly sought to confirm the government spokesperson's opinion without any kind of due process. Maitlis continued, "It makes no sense for an organisation that is admirably, famously rigorous about procedure, unless it was perhaps sending a message of reassurance directly to the government itself. Put this in the context of the BBC board, where another active agent of the Conservative Party, former Downing Street spin doctor and former advisor to BBC rival GB News, now sits, acting as the arbiter of BBC impartiality." The journalist then quoted Labour's deputy leader Angela Rayner, saying, "Tory cronyism at the heart of the BBC." Maitlis went on to accuse Prime Minister Boris Johnson of blind loyalty to Cummings. She added, "Don't get me wrong, I'm not standing here trying to pretend our intro was the Gettysburg Address. Channel 4's 40th birthday to be marked with Prince Andrew musical, latest Newsnight producer on Moment Andrews interview turned fire starter, update Emily Maitlis stalker guilty of trying to breach restraining order, insight, but I don't think, wow, what a shocking breach of impartiality because we called out the actions of one of the chief architects of the COVID laws." Maitlis left the BBC this February after signing with Global to launch a daily podcast. She runs the podcast, and a radio show, with ex-BBC journalist John Sopel. She made global headlines when she interviewed Prince Andrew on Newsnight about his links to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. A BBC spokesperson told Express. .co.uk, "The BBC places the highest value on due impartiality and accuracy and we apply these principles to our reporting on all issues. As we have made clear previously in relation to Newsnight, we did not take action as a result of any pressure from Number 10 or government, and to suggest otherwise is wrong." The BBC found the programme breached its editorial standards and that decision still stands. Maitlis' speech is now available to watch on YouTube. Come in full.